morning. Today's my topic is actinomycetes and nocardia. Learning objectives. So we are going to describe the morphology and the antigens, describe the pathogenesis and clinical features, choose appropriate lab diagnosis and interpret the results, and describe the prevention and the treatment. Actinomycetes, we have actinomycetes species and nocardia species. So in the actinomycetes, they are gram-positive, arranged in chains or branching filaments. They are non-motile, non-sporing, non-capsulated bacilli. They are true bacteria resembling fungi. They form mycelial network of branching filaments. And soil saprophytes are normal human common cells. They are important members. So in the actinomycetes, they are anaerobe and non-acid-fast actinomycosis. In nocardia, they are aerobes and acid-fast. Actinomycetoma and pulmonary infections will be there. Actinomadura, so they are aerobe and non-acid-fast, causing actinomycetoma. Streptomyces, they are aerobes and non-acid-fast, rarely cause actinomycetoma. Source of streptomycin. Thermophilic actinomycetes, they are micro polyspora and thermoactinomycetes. They cause hypersensitivity pneumonitis, which is known as the farmer's lungs and bagosis. So in actinomyces, they are soil saprophytes and common cells of oral cavity. Actinomycetes israeli is the most common species. The other species are the actinomycete nocelendi and Odontolyticus. Actinomyces meaning ray of fungus. Coming to the pathogenesis. So chronic suppurative and granulomatous infection that causes multiple discharging sinuses and granules will be there. So fibrosis and tissue destruction happens. In mode of infection, endogenous and results from trauma. That example is dental extraction. The oral anaerobic niche that induced a mixed inflammatory response. So painless indurated swelling with sinuses will be there, and that drain pus that contains the granules. That spreads to the neighboring organs including the bones, and that causes tissue destruction. Coming to the clinical manifestations. So cervicofacial actinomycosis. Most common form. So there is a painless, slow growing, hard mass with cutaneous fistula that causes lumpy jaw. You can see here in the arrow in the figure. In abdominal form, due to spillage of intestinal flora secondary to bowel surgery or appendicitis. In the pelvic form, following intrauterine contraceptive devices insertions. In the brain abscesses, bone destruction and soft tissue infections. Disseminated forms like hematogenous spread into the lungs and liver that causes the nodule formation. And in dental caries and periodontal diseases. Coming to the laboratory diagnosis, the specimen. So discharge from the sinuses or the fistula is to be taken. Ball, which is bronchoalveolar lavage, sputum or tissue sections can be taken. Direct microscopy. So pus washed in saline and sediment is collected. These are sulfur granules, which are gritty white or yellowish of less than 5 millimeters in size. The granules are crushed in between two slides, and then we have to make the smear. In the gram staining, we have to follow the Brown and Bren modification for the staining. So central gram-positive filamentous bacilli will be there, radiating peripherally with hyaline and club-shaped ends. Direct detection from samples. So fluorescent antibody techniques and fluorescent in situ hybridization, which is FISH. In histopathology, hematoxylin, eosin and Gomorrhe's granules, eosinophilic clumps surrounding basophilic filaments and inflammatory cells which gives sun ray appearance. Culture, washed sulfur granules cultured anaerobically at 37 degrees Celsius. Thioglycolate growth, so actinomycosis israeli, that causes fluffy ball at the bottom of the tube, while bovis will cause a uniform turbidity. Brain heart infusion agar, so that causes small spidery colonies. In laboratory diagnosis and treatment, so biochemical reactions, gas liquid chromatography and molecular method like PCR and RFLP is to be applied. In treatment, intravenous ampicillin or intravenous penicillin G for 4 to 6 weeks to be given, while oral penicillin or amoxicillin for 6 to 12 months is to be given. Alternative drugs available are the doxycycline, ceftriaxone, clindamycin, and the last option is the surgical excision. Coming to the second species, which is Nocardia. So gram-positive branching filamentous bacilli, they are aerobic and acid-fast. They are environmental. The common pathogen are the Nocardia asteroids and brasilensis. Pathology and pathogenesis. So inhalation of fragmented bacterial filaments that causes pulmonary nocardiasis. Transcutaneous inoculation of bacteria that causes cutaneous and subcutaneous manifestations like mycetoma. There are other species like Nocardia brasilensis, asteroids, and rarely by other species that causes the infection. Person-to-person spread is not known. In histopathology, abscess with extensive neutrophilic infiltration and prominent necrosis that is surrounded by granulation tissue is to be seen. Nocardia survives within the neutrophils by the mechanism of neutralization of oxidants, prevention of phagosomes, lysosomes fusion, and acidification. The risk factors which are involved with the pathogenesis are the immunocompromised conditions like AIDS, corticosteroid treatment, organ transplantation, and tuberculosis. Coming to the clinical manifestations, pulmonary nocardiosis. So lobar pneumonia, that is subacute onset of cough with thick purulent sputum, rarely spread to adjacent tissues. So pericarditis, mediastinitis, laryngitis, tracheitis and bronchitis happens. In extrapulmonary nocardiosis or disseminated form, we have hematogenous dissemination. So subacute abscesses in brain, which is most common. To the other part that includes skin, kidneys, bone and muscle. Meningitis is uncommon. Actinomycetoma, so that is a chronic granulomatous condition affecting subcutaneous tissues of the feet and hand. So subcutaneous nodular swellings has been seen, multiple sinuses are there, discharge containing granules, tendency of spreading to adjacent bone that causes bony deformities. Eumycetoma, that is caused by fungi which is Madurella. Actinomycetoma, that caused by filamentous bacteria like Nocardia, Actinomadura and Streptomyces somniloensis. Coming to the laboratory diagnosis, specimen, so sputum pus from abscess, granules collected in sterile gauze or loop by pressing sinuses. In direct microscopy, again the gram stain in which we have to follow the brown brain modification. So gram-positive branching and filamentous bacilli of 0.5 to 1 micrometer thickness is to be seen. Histopathology, H&E staining of the granules which shows sun ray appearance. Here in the figure the arrow is been shown. This is the picture how the nocardia looks like. Modified acid-fast staining in which 1% of sulfuric acid is to be used for decolorization. Nocardia are weakly acid-fast. So branching and filamentous acid-fast bacilli is seen. Culture. They are obligate aerobes, grow on brain-heart infusion agar and seborrheic-dextrose agar. That takes 2 days to 2 weeks. The colonies are creamy, wrinkled, pigmented and adhere which firmly to the medium. Selective media which are used are buffered yeast extract containing polymyxin and vancomycin, seborrheic-dextrose agar with chloramphenicol. Paraffin bait technique in which paraffin as the carbon source and Lowenstein-Janssens medium which is a moist glabrous colonies is there. So in the laboratory diagnosis we have a non-motile catalase positive organism that utilizes a several sugar oxidatively. Biochemical test done for the speciation. So decomposition of casein, hypoxanthine and tyrosine, growth in lysozyme, acetamide utilization, growth at 45 degrees Celsius for 3 days, and acid from rhamnose is there. Now this slide shows the difference between Actinomyces and Nocardia species. So first is the acid fastness. Actinomyces are non-acid fast while Nocardia are partially acid fast. Oxygen requirement, the Actinomyces are anaerobe while Nocardia is obligate aerobe. In sugar, Actinomyces they are fermenter. In Nocardia utilizes sugar oxidatively. Habitat found as a oral flora, infections occur endogenously. While Nocardia usually habitat in soil, infection occurs exogenously. Risk factor. Disease occurs in immunocompetent host also, while usually in Nocardia affected people with low immunity. Culture. In Actinomyces, spidery molar teeth colony in solid media, and second is fluffy ball at the bottom of the liquid medium. While in Nocardia, colonies are creamy, wrinkled and orange to pink. Recovery done by selective medium, paraffin bait technique and LJ medium. Drug of choice. For the Actinomyces, we have penicillin as a drug of choice. But in case of Nocardia, we have sulfonamide or cotrimazole. So in the treatment part of the Nocardia, sulfonamide or cotrimazole is the drug of choice. In severe diseases, cotrimazole plus imipenem is to be used. Duration of treatment. So for severe diseases 6 to 12 months. For lymphadenitis, skin abscesses 2 months. For actinomycetoma 6 to 12 months after the cure. For keratitis 2 months after the cure. And aspiration or drainage of the abscess is to be done. In Actinomadura, so most common cause of actinomycetoma, important species are Actinomadura madurai and paletriti. Granules are white to yellow. Microscopy of specimens containing granules of branching filamentous bacilli is seen. Colonies are molar tooth appearance after 48 hours in culture with spare aerial growth. And speciation is on basis of biochemical test, and most isolates are susceptible to amikacin and imipenem.